We called it love when it was hurting, called it passion when we cried. We kept forgiving every warning, like the truth was on our side. You knew exactly where to break me, I knew how to make you stay. We were holding on to pieces that were cutting us each day. I wanted us to be forever, but forever felt like war. We kept running back to fire, then wondered why we burned once more. We were bad together, but I loved you like it was good. I stayed through stormy weather longer than I ever should. We were tears on the pillow, we were doors closing loud. We were sorry in the morning, then hurting again somehow. I miss you, but I remember the pain we couldn't weather. We were loved, we were damaged, we were bad together. We had nights that felt like heaven, then days we couldn't breathe. Every kiss became a question, every touch felt hard to keep. I blame myself for all your silence, you blame me for all your scars. We were both so scared of losing, we forgot who we are. I don't hate you, I just know now some hearts cannot heal that way. Sometimes love becomes a prison when two broken people stay. We were bad together, but I loved you like it was good. I stayed through stormy weather longer than I ever should. We were tears on the pillow, we were doors closing loud. We were sorry in the morning, then hurting again somehow. I miss you, but I remember the pain we couldn't weather. We were loved, we were damaged, we were bad together. Maybe in another lifetime we could meet with softer hands. Maybe if we healed before us, we would learn to understand. But we loved with open wounds and called the bleeding proof. Now I'm leaving not because I stopped loving you. We were bad together, even when the love was real. Two hearts under pressure, trying not to feel. We were promises breaking, we were sleep lost for years. We were holding each other while drowning in our fears. I'll miss you, but I remember we couldn't make it better. We were almost, we were tragic, we were bad together. We were bad together, but I loved you all the same. Now I'm walking out softly before love turns into blame. We had the kind of love that hurt, but still still felt hard to leave. Two tired hearts beneath one roof, forgetting how to breathe. I gave you all my softer parts, you gave me all your pain. We kept on calling it forever while standing in the rain. I thought if I loved harder, you would finally stay. But sometimes holding tighter still can't stop someone from walking away. Love was never enough to save us from the breaking, never enough to stop our hands from shaking. We had the dreams, we had the fire, we had the almost, the desire, but every promise turned to dust because love was never enough. You knew my heart like an old song, but still forgot the words. I knew your silence meant goodbye long before it hurt. We tried to fix the damage with kisses after fights, but sorry loses meaning when it comes to many nights. I wanted to believe us more than I believe the truth, but loving you completely didn't make me right for you. Love was never enough to save us from the breaking, never enough to stop our hands from shaking. We had the dreams, we had the fire, we had the almost, the desire, but every promise turned to dust because love was never enough. Maybe we were two good people with wounds we couldn't name. Maybe we were both too broken to love without the blame. I don't regret the way I loved you, I only hate the cost. Sometimes you can love someone and still be too lost. Love was never enough to keep the door from closing, never enough to heal what we were holding. We had the nights, we had the trust, we had a world that looked like us, but even hearts that burn can rust, and love was never enough. Love was never enough, but God, I wish it was. I gave you all I had and still lost us. We spent our years in the same room, trying to make a flower bloom, watering a love already dry, pretending we could still survive. We held on tight to broken things, to empty words and diamond rings, but every promise lost its shine somewhere between your heart and mine. I don't know when we disappeared or when forever turned to fear, but looking back I see the sign. We wasted our time. We wasted our time trying to say what was dying. We kept choosing pain and called it another day. I wish I could say we were fine, but truth cuts deeper than goodbye. We loved, we lost, we crossed the line, and we wasted our time. I knew your silence like a song. You knew my tears but still stayed gone. We shared a bed but not a life. Two lonely hearts, too tired to fight. We kept forgiving the same scars, like healing wasn't very far. But every morning looked the same. Another bruise, another blame. Maybe we were scared to leave, scared of what alone could mean. So we stayed past every sign and wasted our time. We wasted our time trying to save what was dying, calling it love when both of us were crying. We gave all our nights to a dream that couldn't stay. We kept choosing pain and called it another day. I wish I could say we were fine, but truth cuts deeper than goodbye. We loved, we lost, we crossed the line, and we wasted our time. But I don't hate the years we carry, I don't hate the love we tried. Maybe some things break so slowly, you don't feel them till they die. Maybe we were just two people begging love to change its mind, holding ashes like a fire long after it lost its light. We wasted our time, but maybe time still taught me how to let go of someone who already lost me. We gave all our hearts to a road with no way through. I was breaking over me, you were breaking over you. Now I release what wasn't mine, no more pretending we're alright. We loved, we hurt, we said goodbye, and we wasted our time. We wasted our time, but I'll keep the lesson close. Not every love that hurts you is a love you have to hold. The room is quiet after all the fighting. No more words left in the air. We used to break and keep on trying. Now we're too tired to care. Your coat is hanging by the doorway, like it's waiting to be worn. But both of us already know now, this love can't be reborn. I don't hate you, I just feel empty, like the storm has passed through me. We held on until our hands were bleeding. Now we have to set us free. We are finally finished. No more almost, no more trying, no more begging for the pieces of a love that had to die. We are finally finished. No more tears left to defend what we broke again and again. This is where forever ends. I love voice still felt like home. Now every hug feels like an ending, every silence cuts the bone. We kept saying one more chance now, like chances could erase all the little quiet damages that time could not replace. Maybe we were never evil, maybe we were just in pain. Two hearts trying to make a shelter out of fire and pouring rain. We are finally finished. No more almost, no more dry, no more begging for the pieces of a love that had to die. We are finally finished. No more tears left to defend what we broke again and again. This is where forever ends. I loved you, but I can't relive it. We are finally finished. So take the keys and take the sweater, take the memories you need. I'll keep the nights I almost lost myself and learn what they should teach. Maybe someday I'll forgive us for the ways we couldn't heal, but tonight I'm closing the door softly on everything we used to feel. We are finally finished, and it hurts, but it is true. I can't keep losing myself just to keep holding you. We are finally finished. No more running from the end, no more calling broken love something we can't fix again. I loved you, but now I admit it. We're finally finished. Finally finished. Quietly done. We lost the war, but maybe peace has begun. I still remember how you held me with your hand across my face. You said forever like a prayer, like it was safe inside your name. I believed you without question, like a fool with open hands. Now I'm standing in the pieces of the truth I understand. You looked me in the eyes while you were letting us die. And I hate how soft your voice could be when you were telling me lies. You lied so easily, like breathing came with breaking me. You promised me the whole wide sky while hiding every goodbye. You lied so easily, and I loved you so completely. Now every word you ever said is a ghost inside my head. I gave you all the trust in me, you turned it into memory. I never knew love could deceive until you lied so easily. I replay every little moment, searching for the line you crossed, wondering when your heart was leaving, while I still called it love. You kissed me like I mattered, then disappeared inside the truth I was planning kind of heartbreak is a wound that looks like healing. You lied so easily, like breathing came with breaking me. You promised me the whole white sky while hiding every goodbye. You lied so easily, and I loved you so completely. Now every word you ever said is a ghost inside my head. I gave you all the trust in me, you turned it into memory. I never knew love could deceive until you lied so easily. Maybe one day I'll stop shaking when I hear your name. Maybe one day I'll believe that love won't feel the same. But tonight I'm holding questions that you're sorry cannot reach. How could you sleep beside me with secrets underneath? You lied so easily, now nothing feels like honesty. I look for truth in every face, afraid of love, afraid of faith. You lied so easily and broke a gentle part of me. I wanted us, I wanted you, but you made every promise bruise. I gave you all the trust in me, you turned it into misery. I never knew goodbye could be hidden, and I love you so easily. You lied so easily, and I believed so deeply. Now I'm learning how to leave the love that lied so easily. I kept the photos on my wall like proof that we were real, smiling in the golden light before I knew how lies could feel. You held my hand in crowded rooms like I was all you'd ever need. But now I see the empty truth behind the way you looked at me. I thought your love was safe to keep, I thought your words were something deep. But every promise that you made was only pretty glass that breaks. It was all fake, every forever, every stay, every kiss that felt like home, every night I wasn't alone. It was all fake, every smile upon your face. I gave you everything in me, you gave me something make-believe. I loved you with a heart that aches, but now I know the truth too late. It was all fake. I replay the nights you whispered that you never let me go. Now every word sounds different with the secrets that I know. You made me feel like I was chosen while you were halfway out the door. I was building us a future, you were acting out a role. I don't know what I'm grieving now, the love we had or what I found. Was I holding someone true, or just a dream that looked like you? It was all fake, every forever, every stay, was real with you. I watched you light up when they called, like I was never in the room. You saved your sweetest kind of smile for someone I could never be to you. I learned to laugh and look away, pretend it didn't cut too deep. But every time you chose their name, you left another wound in me. I gave you all my softer parts, but you kept me on the side. I was holding out my whole heart while you were making up your mind. I was your second choice every time. The almost love you kept behind, the one you called when nights got cold, but never reached for first to hold. I was your backup dream, your waiting line, the girl who loved you past the signs. I gave you forever, you gave me maybe, and I was second choice every time. You said I'm better, then disappeared when someone better came around. I swallowed tears behind my smile so I wouldn't make a sound. I kept believing if I stayed, you'd finally see what I was worth. But loving you from second place only taught me how to hurt. I don't hate the heart you wanted, I just hate what mine became. Begging for a little love and calling it okay. I was your second choice every time. The almost love you kept behind, the one you called when nights got cold, but never reached for first to hold. I was your backup dream, your waiting line, the girl who loved you past the signs. I gave you forever, you gave me maybe, and I was second choice every time. Maybe I stayed because I loved you, maybe I stayed because I was scared. Maybe a piece of me believed that half your heart was still something rare. But I'm tired of standing in shadows, tired of hoping you'll decide. I was not born to be hidden by someone afraid to choose me right. I was your second choice every time, but I'm done waiting for your light. I'm taking back the love I gave from someone who made me feel replaced. I was your backup dream, your waiting line, but I still deserve a love that's mine. You gave me maybe, I needed always. Now I'm leaving second place behind. dress you used to love, but you never looked my way. I smiled like I was still enough while you slowly drifted away. I sat beside you on the couch, but felt 1,000 miles apart. You heard the silence in the room, but not the breaking of my heart. I kept hoping you would notice how much I was falling through, but I became a shadow in the light I gave to you. I'm invisible to your eyes, standing here but never seen, loving you with all my life while you look right through me. I'm invisible to your heart, just a ghost inside your room, reaching out with open arms, but never reaching you. I'm crying where your love should be, still waiting for you to realize I'm breaking right in front of you. Invisible to your eyes. I asked you how your day had been. You said I'm tired, then turned away. I swallowed every lonely word that begged for you to stay. Your hand was close enough to hold, but fell too far to touch. I never knew that being near could still hurt me this much. I kept giving you my softness, even when you gave me cold. I kept trying to be wanted by someone already gone. I'm invisible to your eyes, standing here but never seen, loving you with all my life while you look right through me. I'm invisible to your heart, just a ghost inside your room, reaching out with open arms, but never reaching you. I'm crying where your love should be, still waiting for you to realize I'm breaking right in front of you. Invisible to your eyes. Maybe I faded little by little, every time you didn't care. Maybe I lost myself completely, trying to make you find me there. And if one day you turn around when I no longer need your light, you'll see the girl who loved you most was disappearing every night. I'm invisible to your eyes, but I'm learning how to leave. Tired of begging for a love that never looked at me. I'm invisible to your heart, but I still have one to say. Even broken, even bruised, I won't disappear this way. I cried where your love I saw the tired in your eyes before you even spoke. Like loving me was heavy, like your gentle hands were broke. I tried to be the easy one, the girl who never needs, but every fear inside my chest kept falling at your feet. I don't blame you for leaving, I know I made it tough. Maybe I wanted too much holding, maybe I asked too much. I'm hard to love, hard to hold when I'm falling, hard to reach when I'm lost, hard to hear when I'm calling. I am hard to love, but I loved you honestly, even when my broken pieces cut the hands that carried me. I never meant to be too much, but I was never enough. Maybe that's why you gave up. I am hard to love. I turned your kindness into questions, turned your silence into fear. I kept searching for an ending, even when you were still here. You tried to calm the storms in me, but I kept making rain. Now I'm standing in the damage, whispering your name. I wish I knew how to be softer, wish I knew how to trust. Maybe you got tired of proving that I was worth enough. I am hard to love, hard to hold when I'm falling, hard to reach when I'm lost, hard to hear when I'm calling. I am hard to love, but I loved you honestly, even when my broken pieces cut the hands that carried me. I never meant to be too much, but I was never enough. Maybe that's why you gave up. I am hard to love. Maybe one day you'll forgive me for the ways I pushed you away. Maybe I'll learn that being broken doesn't mean I can't be saved. Maybe someone will stay gently through the weather in my mind. But tonight I understand you for leaving me behind. I am hard to love, but I'm still trying to heal, trying to stop making fear look like something real. I am hard to love, but my heart still beats true. I gave you all the love I had, even when I didn't know how to. I never meant to be too much, I was just scared to lose your touch. Now I'm alone with what I've done. I am hard to love. I'm hard to love, but I loved you soft and deep. I'm sorry that my wounded heart was too heavy for you to keep. I saw your smile in a picture with someone standing close. The a smile I used to know, the one I miss the most. You look lighter than December, like the hurt had left your face. And I hated how it broke me to see you in a better place. I should be glad you're healing, I should be proud somehow, but my heart keeps asking why it hurts that you're happy without me now. You're happy without me now, and I'm trying not to cry. You found the sun without my hands, while I'm still stuck inside goodbye. You're happy without me now, and I don't know how to be the girl who smiles and lets you go when you look so free. I wanted peace for you somehow, but God, it cuts me down to know you're happy without me now. I heard you moved to somewhere new, with windows full of light, while I still sleep on your old side and talk to ghosts at night. You don't call, you don't look back, you don't need to know I'm torn. And maybe that's the cruelest part, you don't miss me anymore. I keep pretending I'm stronger, but the truth is soft and loud. I'm still learning how to breathe while you're happy without me now. You're happy without me now, and I'm trying not to cry. You found the sun without my hands, while I'm still stuck inside goodbye. You're happy without me now, and I don't know how to be the girl who smiles and lets you go when you look so free. I wanted peace for you somehow, but God, it cuts me down to know you're happy without me now. Too tightly, maybe I held on too long. Maybe the life you needed was the one where I was gone. And if her love is softer, if she gives what I could not, I hope she never makes you feel the emptiness I got. You're happy without me now, and I'm learning to accept some people leave us broken, but still become their best. You're happy without me now, and maybe I will be someday, but tonight I'm still the shadow of the girl who watched you walk away. For you somehow, but I'm still falling down, because you're happy without me now. Happy without me now, smiling somewhere new. I'm glad you found your light, I just wish I had mine too.